going? Just finishing up my tin of plum cake, and I was asking myself, because I got so many. I only have like limited space. I want to keep limited space for open jars and open tobacco. So I've been kind of keeping it to 8 or 9 jars open. So I've been going through my blends. This is a blend that I've had for almost a year now. And it was eye-opening for me because it's one of the first 2 tins I ever bought. And I wanted to ask myself, I'm like, okay, since I have like this space for my open jars, and I just wanted to ask myself, is the blend worth, to me, at this time, for it to be using up a jar space? Because if I can open up all these like blends I want to try, and I'll have like 30 jars up there, and my wife would not be too happy with me. So I'm just coming to reflect on this particular blend because I'm right at the end of it. In fact, that's nothing. I'll finish it tonight. So, McBaren's plum cake. Will I buy it again, don't buy again, or Cellar? Those are the 3 options that I'm going to go over with myself and come up with a decision. Soaking in my Peterson 05 sandblasted Cara. You guys can see that. When I bought this pipe, smokingpipes.com, I was happy, but I don't know if you guys can see, there was like a little like, I didn't know what to expect. Like there's a little like there was a little nick there on the silver band there, and I didn't know if I was being too picky, but like, man, should I say something that's not going to come in mint condition? But new pipe smoker, and I don't know if that was appropriate for me, but it still smokes great. It's a great drive in the car pipe. Just lovely. But anyway, plum cake. McBaren. I'm really becoming a big fan of McBaren tobaccos. Seems like they hold a very high standard for their products. It is a Virginia Burley mix with Cavendish and a little bit of Latakia, and it's soaked in rum, or rum is added to the blend. And right when you open up the tin note is absolutely incredible. Yeah, it's like really sweet rum. Like it's got a nice, not overpowering, but like almost, it's definitely rum, but it's on like the wine side, like a white wine. It's like hybrid of rum. And it does kind of smell like plumish, if that's a word. But great tin note, lights up. It's kind of, for me, I didn't dry this out, so it's kind of not lighting, keeping lit that well, but it smokes well. That tin note flavor does not really transfer into the taste that much. You get a little hints, which is good, I think. I didn't want anything overpowering. Kind of like that flavors that aren't really tobacco. But I do taste the burley's a little bit more up front, and then the sweet Hay-ish, Virginia. And the Latakia, I don't taste. I love Latakia. And I'd smoked this through those McBaren tins are like, wow, like 3-something ounces or something. And again, I told you I got a lot of jars that I keep picking on, and I keep like, I go through a blend that I like and I'll replace it with it right away. So I always have this option. I always like kind of, go in like spurts of like, packing this one up. But it's an overall good blend. Now, my 3 questions to myself. Will I buy again? Will I not buy again? Or will I cellar this tobacco? And I, having smoked it for a long time, for me, I think I'm going to cellar this one, and I want to revisit it in like 4 or 5 years because I like it, but I don't want it to take up real estate right now. Oh, my son's jumping around upstairs. I don't want it to take up any real estate right now in my open jars, so this one's going to have to be a cellar for me. And so that's what I'm going to stick to. I hope everybody is well out there. Staying warm. March, in my opinion, is just February to where I live. I live in the Northeast, near Albany, New York. And it's a tease. Like some years, right when March hits, it'll be like, oh, I get to go outside, and it looks a little better out. And it just, you could have a snowstorm the next day, or ice storm, sleet, or something. Jeez. But yeah, it bothers me because you want it to be spring so bad, but it's not. It's not. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you around. See you.